Welcome LPS staff to the Department of Innovation and Learning District Update. My name is Julie Moore and I am the Assistant Superintendent of Leadership and Learning Communities. I have the fortune to work with all 19 buildings in the district.
Hello, my name is Jeanette Westfall. I am the Assistant Superintendent for Instructional Design, and I am working with curriculum, instruction, and all things staff development. And so we're going to start our message with you today, talking about just a quick look back on the way that we went through this year, and really wanting you all to stop and remember the start of the school year where we had our extended in-service. Actually taking time to prepare for this year. We appreciate everyone, every building, for the time that they spent just making sure that all types of learning was being addressed, making sure our students were safe and that the building processes were in compliance with our pandemic. We did officially start school 2 weeks late on September 8th, and so we just wanted to take a minute and explain how appreciative we are of everyone for everything they put into that time. So we're going to lead out today with a look at elementary. And really, we started masking up and doing 6 feet apart for 5 days a week. This was quite different for us. The buildings, when you came into them, were very quiet. There was no lunch being served in our lunchrooms, and on the playgrounds, the children played in pods. But we made it. We made it work. We stayed in school, and we taught those quarantined students no matter where they were. The things that we thought at the time we could barely keep going, and so we listened and we learned, and we added towards the end of the semester time for our elementary teachers to work on planning. And so that started our early release Wednesdays. You did amazing things for our students, and for that we are beyond grateful.
While students learned in a virtual or hybrid mode, we were still able to participate in activities like internships, such as EIP, and through Network 53. In addition, we had teachers recognized for their work outside of the classroom, and we created our first micro school set to open next year at Liberty High School. Another exciting celebration this year is that we are graduating our first class of AVID seniors. Congratulations to all of them. While we weren't sure if we would have a sports season or not back in August, we have had a tremendously successful year. In the fall, Liberty North football made it to the state semifinals, and the Liberty North volleyball team became state champions. This winter, the Liberty High Sapphires won another state title. The Liberty North cheer team also took home their first state title for the school. Liberty boys basketball made it to the championship game, and the Liberty High School wrestling team became back-to-back state champs. These are just a few of the amazing accomplishments we have had so far. I'm excited to see what the spring season will bring us.
And in fine arts, it was no different. We kept looking for innovative new ways to reach our audiences, and the fine arts department was able to maintain their performances all year long. We used smaller groups for performances, and we were able to live stream events to reach our audiences. As the year progressed, our directors of fine art, Aaron Money and his team, were available throughout all school buildings to brainstorm and ideate new ways to engage and showcase our work, all while personalizing the learning options and including partnering with collegiate clinicians to work with our students. All in all, we had a banner year in fine arts. One other way of our greatest startups this year as a result of the pandemic was Liberty Virtual School. With over 2,500 students from pre-K through 12th grade, students accessing virtual learning mode, we had teachers from every building, every department, and every grade level contribute to virtual instruction. We have huge appreciation for the Liberty Virtual leads and administrative assistant, for talented professionals who were charged to oversee professional learning, and collegial support for the virtual school. We thank every building leader for making sure that all students were connected with their home schools. And we thank every parent who supported and continued to support their learner and us even till today, where we still have over 2,200 students learning in virtual mode.
This has been a wonderful year, and as we look ahead to next year, we are excited about some new changes coming to LPS. The Board of Education approved a new tiered diploma for students that will allow them to personalize their path toward graduation. Starting with the class of 2025, students will choose if they want to earn a silver, gold, or platinum seal. In addition, every student will graduate with a market value asset. This may be an internship, college credit hours, or participation in the EIP program, among many other options. In addition, starting with next year's senior class, students will be recognized by a cum laude system in addition to having valedictorians and salutatorians. Finally, we are excited about the addition of a 1-hour early release every Wednesday for our teachers. This will allow us to work as professional learning communities toward the improvement of student success.
And with that, we are also excited to begin to bring back from our pandemic pause the professional learning offerings for next year. While we relied on our team of amazing innovation and learning coaches this year to provide us groundbreaking work from competency-based learning to PBL, we are excited to begin adding back in trainings such as Orton Gillingham, project-based learning, visible learning, Greg Tang, and more. As a part of our strategic plan, the District Professional Development Committee will continue to work on customizing professional learning through micro-credentialing and badging, as well as looking at the PD identified in this year's Professional Needs Survey. As you can imagine, we will have a slow start for substitutes and travel for next year, making sure that we hold our subs to cover for health reasons. But as we see the pandemic fade, we hope to improve the opportunities to all staff. And with that, we thank you for your time today. We want to take a minute on behalf of the entire Department of Innovation and Learning, directors, coordinators, building leaders, innovation and learning coaches, to thank you all for your support of our buildings, our teachers, our principals, and our staff.
Thank you.
Thank you.